What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. So I want to basically acknowledge some patterns. Remember we talked about that last night on my live stream on the Treehouse News, which was the tree show. I just want to show you some patterns that's going on right now, and I want to talk about them. So let's talk about, this has been going on for several years. As a matter of fact, this started ever since Trump took office in 2017. This is when a lot of people, I guess you can say, have been debanked. I experienced it personally with Chase Banks and Chase Bank. The rest of the other banks are okay with me and my business, Tree of Logic LLC. The thing about it is that when they don't know about your business until they take your money, then they do a search on you, and then they let you know several days later, and they close your account and they give you a check. They never took my money or held my money, but other people were not that fortunate. Take this young lady, Angela Coley, who used to have a banking account at HSBC, a bank I would never deal with. If you know what I know about the dealings and the history and the background info on HSBC, I'm telling you, I would, every time, I remember looking for a bank account many, many years ago to deposit my money in. And HSBC had this free checking, free savings, free this, and you also get cash back. I drove right past that sucker because I was like, hey, you won't catch me, baby. Anyway, she wrote an article, and I'm going to leave a link available in the description box below saying my bank closed my checking account without telling me. After 7 years, my bank suddenly closed my checking account and didn't return my money. Here's what I learned, and you can too. So I'll leave a link with this available in the description box. But like I said, this has been going on since 2017. And it's not something you need to say, oh, them Democrats, oh, them Jews, oh, them liberals, oh, them commies. No. See, the Republicans, the conservatives, the right-wingers, why is it that you allowed one side to dominate everything? You allowed them to dominate social media with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and now you allowed China to come over here and put TikTok. Now remember, Trump was going to get rid of TikTok. He didn't. So whose fault is that? I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, let's play the innocent party. My thing is, we should have, or the right wing, the conservatives and the Republicans should have also had stake in the game on that side so that these people do not monopolize things like the banking system, like social media, where they're deplatforming us. Okay, now it's happening, but it should have been this way from the beginning. And let's not forget PayPal. Okay, PayPal has been sold. I want to say twice. If I'm wrong, let me know by leaving a comment below this video. But PayPal is now under the ownership of I think it was Black. Hold on a second. I got the. Hold on. Okay, I thought I could find it, but it looks like I can't find it right now. But nevertheless, remember when PayPal came out with a policy that says that, they still have this policy, by the way. They didn't take it away. The policy is still there. So I just want you guys to understand this, right? So remember, PayPal came out with a new policy that it will fine users $2,500, that's $2,500 directly from their account. They're going to take your money for spreading so-called misinformation. Misinformation is a new word. That word was never around several years ago. If you ask someone to define misinformation, they cannot give you the definition. And if they do, everybody's going to give different definitions. This is not, if you say, well, is misinformation a lie? They'll say, well, no, not necessarily a lie. Well, even if they are spreading lies, let's just say if you get that PayPal is going to fine you $2,500 for spreading lies, just blatant lies. My question is, so what? That's not their job. The banking system is not our mama and daddy, okay? They're not here to look over us, and they're not here to punish us. But what's going on right now, if you haven't noticed, is that they're slowly easing America into the China social system. So let's look at now, of course, they sit up here and said that was misinformation that they gave. So who's going to fine them? Are they going to get fined $2,500 for every customer they lied about? They lied to, that said that they're going to actually remove this clause when they actually didn't. So I just want y'all to know, those of you who have a PayPal, if you're a prominent, now if you're just, excuse this wording, but if you're a nobody, I don't mean that to be insulting. What I'm saying is, if you're not out in the open, if you're not someone who is a prominent figure, or you don't have a YouTube channel, if you're not known on any social media platform, and you can just say what you want, because nobody's going to know if you're behind an anonymous username and an anonymous Abby, nobody's going to know your true identity. But when you have a platform, when you are on these social media platforms, people are going to know who you are, and therefore they can connect your business, especially if you're advertising it and you have links to PayPal accounts. They're going to get you shut down or get you fined. So these are the people that have to worry about it. But I do support the protest about closing down your PayPal account and going elsewhere. So that's something that I do support. But they said that they removed it. I doubt very seriously they did. From my understanding, that $2,500 fine is still in their terms of service. And then let's not talk. We can't move on if we don't talk about JP Morgan and Chase. Now, Chase is known. It's known for getting rid of you. This is the bank who got rid of me. You know what I'm saying? I not cried about it, but I was like yelling about it. Like, dude, Chase Bank got closed my account, not my business account, not my personal account. They closed my business account. I don't have a personal account with them. The only thing I opened with Chase Bank was my business account, Tree of Logic LLC. They shut that sucker down about 4 or 5 days after I was approved to have an account with them, and they gave me my money back in the form of a check, an open check actually. I mean, it doesn't have a date on it. So they wanted me out. They was like, okay, well, here's your money back. We're not gonna put a date on it, but you know what I'm saying. You need to get out of here, right? So there's that. So anyway, they said JP Morgan Chase Bank deplatforms Kanye West following social media posts. West has up until November the 21st to switch banks. And I told y'all, here it is. Kanye is playing stupid games, okay? And he's winning stupid prizes. I told you I don't support this whole thing about you want to talk against the Jews, but you use the Jews to become famous. You use the Jews to become a millionaire. The Jews are the one who funded your stupid, ugly clothing line. The Jews are the ones who sold you your diamonds that you got on your teeth. And I was surprised that people were surprised that Kanye West teeth, his upper and lower grill are filled with diamonds. I was really shocked that people didn't know that. But guess where he got that from? Jews. So how you going to use the Jews to get world famous? You're going to use them to fund your ugly clothing line, and you know it's ugly. Them shoes are ugly. The clothes are stupid. They look hideous. I'm sorry, but you want to use the Jews, and then you want to sit up here and you want to go DEFCON on them? You want to sit up here and talk about I'm going to basically like not play games with them? I don't understand. But and you all heard my rant about this. But now Kanye is learning the hard way. Kanye is going to be his career is, I would have to say his career is over. I'm just gonna call it right now. He hasn't been making any good music since, when was the last time he made good music? I would have to say whatever he released for free on, I can't even give him that much. That was okay. I think what he released free on Spotify about 3 years ago was pretty decent, but it wasn't nothing hard hitting. It wasn't nothing that was spreading around the world. His most recent album, Donda, just was a flop. Nobody was like feeling him, and he's not he's not the artist he used to be. He's just now just a regular old rapper who's just yelling about the Jews and talking about like the white lives matter, which white lives do matter. But what I'm saying is that you're pissing off too many people. And now what do? They paint Kanye as a neo-Nazi now. They painted him as a neo-Nazi. They like, cause like, what do you sit up here and say white lives matter, and then you go against the Jews, and so you alienated two people who always been your number one fan, the black community and the Jewish community, okay, and their allies. Trump ain't gonna mess with you because he's King Zionist. So like, you just basically just pull a gun and you pull this trigger aimed at your foot, and you are done, Kanye. Rip. And it's only going to get worse. All right. And last but not least, I wanted to basically let you guys know that Catturd has also his bank account, the business part of his bank account, has been canceled. So you see what's going on here? Bank of America cancels popular conservative Catturd's bank account. And this is what happens. Let me read this a little bit for you. Oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to read. Oh great, they give you links to it. Okay, so I'll read it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a little small video exclusively focusing on Catturd's bank account, and then I'll upload that to Liberty South Media. I need to put some content on there anyway. But here is the tweet that was shared. Bank of America's third largest stakeholder is BlackRock. Dun dun dun. Wait a minute, I got a dun 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 here. Where's my dun dun dun? There we go. Which is beholden to the CCP, in case you didn't know. Exactly. That's what I said. I said these banks are slowly introducing the social credit score that is more common in that commie country known as China. Okay? Remember that? China? Trump don't like China. We don't like China. And they're slowly turning our country into that. All right? So, and of course, this is one from Catturd, and Bank of America is commie trash. Was trending. I don't know if it's still trending. No. I think Twitter removed it. I want to say because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it trending in a while. I would have to check on it. But yeah, it was trending, and now it's just totally gone because, of course, the banking system has connections with the Indian CEO and had him basically take it out of the hashtag trending page. But here we are with patterns. And so you're probably saying, well, Tree, what's the solution? What's the solution? The solution is that when you see a whole group of people, liberals, Democrats, progressives of all races, when they all dominate something that can basically be used against us in the future, in this case social media, in this case the banking system, I guess you could say entertainment, you need to even out the playing fields. Now we're doing that now by having our own social media platforms that's going to protect us. I got a locals. Please join my locals. You can follow it for free. You can join it for free, but if you want to become an actual member, you can do so with $5. The link is available in the description box. You can see everything I post by by following me for free. But that's something I decided to recently join after the deplatforming of Nick Rekieta. He came back. He's back on YouTube, but he's still permabanned off of Twitter. Hopefully that'll be taken care of with Elon Musk. I'm not going to keep hopes alive, but we'll see. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's time for us to realize that if we see an area where it has been contaminated by commies, like look at what they did to NASCAR. NASCAR used to be right wing. Now they have taken it over and become woke. So I blame the Republicans for allowing it to get to the yes, I am. How did you allow this to happen? How did you allow the infestation, I was going to say the infiltration, but I'm just going to say the infestation of these Democrats, of these liberals, of these commies, of these progressives to come into these areas and just deplatform people like that. Anyway, okay? So we understand there are 4 group of people that you can't talk about or you will be tossed out on your booty. So who is in charge of those 4 categories of these people that you can't judge, that you can't talk against? You gotta understand that. But anyway, I'll talk more about that on my live stream tonight at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to leave a like. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. And I will also do a more extensive video on Catturd and have that on my Liberty South media. So be sure to go over there, subscribe, and check out that video. I'll see you on the next one, taters. Later.